Yeah, especially if we look at the RSL in general and how the groups have played out. Um,
Hmm.
there's like most of the groups have had like 1 to 2 powerhouses and then two scrubs. No offense to any of the players, but like it's been 2 gems and 2 diamonds in some of the groups, so like you kind of know how those are gonna play out. But when you
Yeah.
get into the round of 16, like it kind of filters out all the people who have kind of no business being in the tournament
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
winning the tournament, I should say.
I mean,
Um,
it's possible. There could be a few hero diamonds here and there.
oh, there can definitely be some upsets, but for the most part, the GMs are going to go through and the
Yeah.
diamonds are going to lose. But once you get into the round of 16, everyone who's there kind of deserves to
Yeah,
be
they've
there and has a
proven.
shot at winning the tournament.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
absolutely. They've
that's
proven that that they can probably go the distance.
mhm. So game three here. Round of 16 is on the line for this game. In the top right, we have the Green Zerg taking that last game, hoping he can take another one. It is SirRobin.
SirRobin and his merry green. You notice he's green every time? Did you notice that? He's always green. All of his drones are green. And his green merry men. And in the bottom left, zeez, Celiumn, purple Zerg.
Uh,
I'm sorry,
like
it's just something I wanted to point out. I just noticed that.
from that last game, SirRobin impressed me a little bit more, and
Yeah,
I think his EVZ is a little bit better than Celium's here, but I'm impartial to Celium just because he's purple.
really.
Yes, that caster
Well,
bias.
you know what? I get that. That's all right. Celium's going for a hatchery first.
So is Robin, so we're gonna
SirRobin going
have
for a hatchery first. We're gonna have a little bit longer of a game here, and by longer I mean longer than 5 minutes.
yeah,
Excellent. Gets to see
yes.
some. We'll get to see some late game ZVZ past the 6 minute mark.
That's when it's officially late game in the
That
ZVZ.
is when it's late game ZVZ.
Maybe we'll see a third base.
Do we want to see late game ZVZ? Chimes in Hawkeye.
Yeah. I don't
I
think
think
we've
so.
seen I don't think we've seen a game go to a third base, and
Well, they
actually
got
mine,
right,
like
right.
actually
Yeah,
mine from a third base.
they started third bases. I don't think they've finished even. Um, yeah.
It was
So,
2 bases in a macro hash. Let's be honest.
right. Yeah, absolutely. So Celium's pool is on the way about the same time as SirRobin. SirRobin does have a gas though, so maybe he's
Yeah.
looking to be the aggressor this game. I'm kind of
That very
curious.
well could be.
So Celium has this worker down at his natural, just kind of two workers actually, just mining back and forth from his natural, which isn't optimal for mining. So obviously they're not there to get him money. They're there. Is that just for a quick transfer?
I don't
I
know.
thought he was gonna throw down a spine crawler really quickly, but maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the math on that if it's better to keep your natural perfectly saturated, where like and rally everything else to your, or sorry, keep your main perfectly saturated and rally everything else to your natural.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if that's ideal or if you should just keep everything at your main till your natural finishes. It's probably a very minimal difference either way.
Everything is though when you get to the top levels, it's not like,
Mhm.
oh well, he didn't do this and that's why he lost the game. It's like, well, these are very, very small differences that could win you the game or lose you the game. Oh, you're gonna see some Zerglings for hop in here by SirRobin, and maybe he's gonna pick off a worker. He does get a worker.
Yeah, he gets one. Yeah, and you also keep your Zerglings a little bit more, or sorry, your drones a little bit more exposed if they're mining from your natural
Yeah.
that early. Yeah.
I mean, assuming you don't have two assassin Zerglings hopping in there. SirRobin might lose this Overlord. No, the Overlord's gonna get away.
Yeah, nice positioning there.
It's
Able
a
to pull
slippery,
out.
slippery Overlord. Put on some butter right before going out.
So Celium went up to 4 queens here. Um, just now taking his gas. He hasn't gotten speed yet. So And there we go, third base from SirRobin upon scouting those extra queens, I think. He's definitely safe to take it. No,
Yep.
no pressure imminent.
So we see a Roach Warren and an Evo Chamber. I was going to say, based off the 4 queens, I would expect he really wants the creep spread to get started. He's probably not going to be going for that Baneling stuff early game. I mean, he is getting Zergling speed, but I think that's really just something you have to have. But he's going to be going for Roaches this game, and maybe a Roach timing with that +1. He's taking his third base, but again, I wonder if that's just a kind of a macro hatchery.
And we haven't seen
intent to expand later.
Yeah, we haven't seen the Roach Warren for SirRobin yet, so maybe he wants to go into a Mutalisk style.
The Lyra is on the way. You know, the Baneling Nest is finished. Yeah, I think SirRobin,
Also,
you know, he might actually get this or force a cancel on this hatchery because
he
there's
very well
really
could.
nothing close to saving this for Celiumn.
Yeah, the Roaches are
Yeah,
popping,
he's
but
gonna have to cancel that.
yeah, the
Oh, he
Lings don't
doesn't.
have
He
speed.
has to cancel, and the
Oh, that's
queens are
huge.
gonna get surrounded.
Oh,
Does he have
he-
transfuse? It doesn't. Okay, so there's transfuse, but
He
there's still
saves the
so many
queens.
Zerglings.
Yeah, the very
But not
reinforcements.
for long. Queens fall down. Ooh, that's pretty painful to lose those creep spreaded queens.
So upon seeing the Roaches, I think Robin made his own Roach Warren just to be safe to any sort of counterattack. But he's doing a nice job at delaying the army of Celiumn from coming across the map, letting him get a few more Zerglings out, a handful of Banelings.
Yeah, Celiumn really wants to cancel this hatchery from SirRobin, or kill the hatchery rather, but it's not going to happen. There's just too many Zerglings on SirRobin's side of the map.
That's such a huge lead when you keep your third and force your opponent to cancel theirs. But
Yeah.
Celiumn didn't even cancel; he actually lost the hatch. So it's just a
Oh, they're gonna. This is
massive
gonna be a
lead for
Baneling
them.
flank, but I think SirRobin has enough without the Banelings. Oh,
Oh, with
catches
those
these
Roaches.
Zerglings. Okay, so then Roaches are like, you know what? I don't even care about Banelings.
So,
But they're gonna go home because that's too many Zerglings. Oh, they're gonna die. He's gonna surround them all. Oh,
Robin
okay.
is going into Roaches of his own, but he has +1 Carapace, and Celium's going for +1 missile attack. And the missile attack upgrade for Roach v Roach is so much more valuable than the Carapace. So, in a straight up Roach fight, Celiumn will have the advantage.
I suppose, but he's just going to. SirRobin might just be able to kill him or do critical damage right here. All of the Roaches have been cleaned up from Celiumn by SirRobin.
Very right.
The Carapace, you know, it's going to help out his Zerglings right now. The Zerglings are so much stronger. And he still has quite a few Zerglings left over, so it's not going to be a pure Roach versus Roach battle.
He's going to get that hatch again.
Actually, he's going to get more Roaches. And then the hatchery.
Yeah,
Or
the Roaches.
no, he's not. Okay, so the Roach actually kind of pushed themselves into that back little corner and didn't get the Zerglings around, so that turned out alright. But he's got to be really careful with these Roaches out there on the front. They're all getting pretty bruised.
Yeah, they're all super weak. But there's
a
so
ton
many
of
like,
Zerglings. Ton of Zerglings
Yeah.
from SirRobin. I think that's why he went for the Carapace, because the Zerglings are just that much stronger now. They take 3 hits to kill from the Roaches.
just a handful of Banelings here from Celiumn would be so nice and clean up all the Zerglings. And he has this. He had the superior Roach count, but the Zerglings just take so many hits, and letting his Roaches sit in the back and just do crazy amounts of damage.
It is 3 hits, right? When they get a +1, takes 3 hits from the Roaches.
Yes, I believe
Kill a
so.
Zergling.
Or maybe I don't know. I think it's the same for Roaches and Zealots.
Okay,
It's
it's yeah.
upgrade.
So SirRobin has the higher Roach count by far. He just has to get his Roaches across the map. But even over here, there's so many more Roaches for SirRobin. And he's gonna kill this base again with the Roaches. He's just got a commanding position over this game, and I think it'd be hard for him to lose this from this point.
Yeah,
He's
especially if he
killing
gets
the
that third
workers.
base. Got the eco lead and the larva lead.
Yeah. Yes, it's almost Celiumn is pretty much in an unwinnable position right here. Because SirRobin is going to kill these Roaches, and then he's going to kill the Celiumn hatchery, which, I mean, is pretty much the same as just killing Celiumn. Those reinforcement Roaches are just streaming in here for SirRobin.
And GG is called.
Good game. Alright,
So
so
we
we
have-
see SirRobin advancing.
Yeah, very, very strong play. If he gets a group with a lot of Zergs, you know, I could definitely see him making it to the round of 8. His EVZ looks to be on point.